4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, Bingo fans. Well, the upcoming run is here right now. Welcome back, Bingo fans. Well, the upcoming run is here right now. Monsters Inc. Screen Team with the Tims and Bamford. Take it away, guys.
All right.
I am Tim's.
Well, I am Bamford. We're gonna, as they said,
I am Tim's.
Monsters Inc. Scream Team. We're gonna. Tim's, you wanna give us a countdown for when to go? Or do Monsters Inc. Scream Team?
Sure,
Tim's, you wanna give us a countdown for when to go?
Sure. Just a second. Okay. Okay. 1, go. Counting down in 3.
All right.
2.
So we're gonna start out
1.
here.
Go.
We have to do the tutorial. All right. So we're gonna start out here. Yep. Okay. We have to do the tutorial. One of the squares. And one of the orientation is solid. Yep. Okay. One of the squares.
Oh, that's
is orientation of solid. We couldn't really get another commentator, so
you made it.
we're gonna be doing this as we go, which is gonna be interesting. Yeah, this game brings you through the Monsters Inc. world, but not really. You're in a training center, and you have to go and scare things called nerves, which are really nerds. Yeah, orientation's pretty basic. It's just a tutorial level. Learn all the moves, learn how to jump, double jump.
Amazing. You're doing so.
Yeah, definitely not a lot going on in orientation.
This is an
Yeah.
extra
This is it's interesting
amazing.
because there's not a lot to do, but it's just enough where you can't really look at the squares.
Guys, sorry to jump in. I'm being asked by Tech to ask you to pause the run.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you could just wait a minute. Ask Tim's to mute Bingothon stream on your side. Did you get that, Tim's?
I don't have the Bingothon stream open.
That's odd.
Were they capturing my audio as well?
There's an I'm not sure, there's an echo. We're just going to go back to intermission. If you could bear with us for just a minute, and we'll get it back to you as soon as we can.
Should I do a new card?
Oh, apparently it's gone. No, apparently we're
Hello,
good.
test. Echo, echo, echo.
Okay. So we're just going to count it down again, and you guys can start up again. Okay? Yeah. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So we're back.
Amazing.
And we're just gonna keep going through orientation. Yeah.
This is primordial.
Yeah. Here, the main thing here is the goal is to collect these ooze canisters, and you'll see it'll fill up a
Amazing.
bar on the left-hand side of the screen. And whatever color that bar fills up to, that's the color nerve that you can scare. So you got the purple or blue, and now we can scare the blue nerve. That's basically the entire point of the game, is just to go through these sections,
Fantastic.
scaring the nerves. You have to scare 5 nerves to get a bronze medal, and all the nerves to get a gold medal, which you'll see. And these red ooze canisters, those are worth 5 green ones, so they're more valuable, but more rare.
Amazing.
Yeah, pretty straightforward.
Now pay attention.
Yeah, pretty easy game. But with every easy game, there comes optimizations.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, I guess I didn't explain this. The scary mechanic is just, it pops up with one of 3 buttons, and you mash the button. And that's all it is. It's
Great,
either
you made it.
bronze medal.
Get
Now
the silver medal.
we've reached the tokens, and once you collect all 10 tokens, which there's 10 in each level, we'll get the silver medal. And every silver medal unlocks 1 red nerve, so there's 3 red nerves per level. And one of them is always locked behind getting all the tokens, so you need to get the red nerves, you need to get all the tokens too. And then, as a gentleman's agreement, we have decided that any collectibles or nerves or medals that we get in orientation, we are not counting those towards the total because we both have to do them, so it doesn't really benefit the game at all. So
Also, there's something in this game called pause skip, where if you pause on the right frame, you can basically skip the metal animation
yeah.
and you want the game.
Yeah, so it skips you collecting the metal animation, but it can have some weird side effects, and we're not allowing that either. So it can make the game soft lock sometimes. Alright.
Can I just jump in with a quick donation, please? We have a $10 donation from D-Tops, which says, best Monsters Inc. runners of all time, right here. Thank you very much, D-Tops. Tibbs, are you actually talking or not? Because some people saying they can't hear you.
Yes, I am talking.
Okay, no worries. Just wanted to check. Thank you.
Alright, so we're now in the urban levels. There's 3 level sets, each containing 4 levels, and they all have a theme. This one is urban theme. And we'll predominantly be using Mike for these levels because his rolling is fast, and so we can get around a little bit faster, but some levels Sully is faster. Alright, and then I just did a thing called a hub warp, where if you just quit to the main menu, or the hub, then it refreshes all the oozes, so we are back here. And this can save like up to minutes in some levels, which is crazy.
Ouch! Booga 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 booga! Ow! Oh, ow! Oh, ow! Booga 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 booga! Not bad for a guy with one eye! Ouch! Hey! Ouch! Hey!
So I'm actually doing a really cool glitch here, which is a little hard to explain, but oh wait, haha, I actually made it funny, and I did that in practice too. So if I get enough ooze to trigger the red, you'll see something interesting happen. So now that I have enough ooze,
Hey!
you can see I'll take damage on purpose.
Ouch! Hey! Hey!
To get me to one hit. I'll need to trigger this red nerve,
That is
and
not
that
good.
might have worked. I might have been too late. But if you trigger it and then die, see I teleported out. Yeah, okay, it didn't work.
Ouch!
It's a little bit late.
Ouch!
Try that again.
Ouch! Ouch!
Alright, I need to back off of that one. There we go. Okay,
That's
that one
not
will
good.
work. See, if I go back into this park area, or this side area, something happens with the camera. And we can just drop off the face of the earth because the triggers no longer exist. And if I fall out of bounds and grab with Mike, I will teleport to the top of the skybox, which is pretty fun, which we can use to get out of bounds in the wrong area. So behind here, there is collision, but in a weird way, and I can skip hitting a trigger to open that up, which is fun. It's not entirely practical, but I figured I'd just show that off because it's not the most well-known trick, and it's so little known and so impractical that we don't actually use it in any run. See, guys, I've noticed that I miss a silver medal. Or I missed a token. So I'm not gonna get the silver medal.
Also, Bam has a significant advances over me because I've never run Hundo, so I might piss where some collectibles are.
Yeah. The collectibles are... getting them efficiently can be kind of hard. And then every time it's gonna ask us, you want to save, and we'll just always hit no.
Booga 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 booga. Ow! Oh! Ow! Oh! Ow! Oh!
Right,
Booga,
that is
booga,
another.
Booga booga booga. Booga 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 booga.
There's
booga,
another
booga,
glitch
booga,
in this
booga,
game called metal duping or duplication,
Ow!
and we are also not allowing that in these runs because
Ouch!
that also has some weird side effects. And then, does it actually count if you're as getting 2 bronze medals? So it's just a little hard to manage that. So we won't be allowing that. So a lot of this game is mostly just kind of cut and paste. It's not a lot actually happens. There's little specific things per level, but nothing really huge. It's mostly just, you know, get all the ooze, scare the nerves. Trying to think of those. I'm gonna do another little known trick that, again, no point to it, but it's pretty cool looking. Actually, there will be a point to this one. This one's actually really cool, and this one is used in 100%. So at the top here, there is an orange nerve, which will be my 5th nerve, if you were keeping track at home. You see there's also this convenient metal. So one thing is you have like 1 second, 2 seconds maximum to walk around after you scare a nerve. So if I scare this nerve and run over and collect the metal, you'll see that it stacked the text boxes. So I got a bronze and a silver medal there at the same time. It saves a little bit of time. What else? Do you have anything to add, Tims?
Huh?
Do you have anything to add about this game?
Except for the fact that I'm really bad at it.
Jump in. Can I jump in there with some upcoming bid wars that we've got?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you heard in the intermission, we have Pokemon Black and White coming up, and you can name the starter Pokemon. Currently winning is 2B exclamation mark at $25. We also have Hollow Knight Randomizer Path of Pain race. That is at $46 out of 100. So we need $54 to make that thing. And then we've got Ori and the Blind Forest Definite Edition Randomizer Stainless. That's at $0.50, so if you want that, please donate. And again, all money raised is going to Fred Hutch, who opened a first of its kind COVID-19 clinical research centre, being one of the United States' first standalone centres dedicated to studying antiviral drugs, monoclonal antibodies and other emerging therapies for COVID-19. With not enough vaccines to go around right now, such treatments have the potential to save many lives until everyone can have access to the vaccination. So every dollar or pound or euro or whatever your local currency you give will go to help saving people's lives. Thank you very much, guys, and back over to you.
Awesome. Nice. Very good causes.
Very, very good. Please donate.
I don't know where Tim's is, but I am nearing the end of the urban levels. And what that's going to do is it's going to trigger a Randall race. So we have to race Randall, get to the end, and there's a bunch of tokens that you're supposed to collect, which is fun and all, but it's really not. And in any percent, you are able to skip them because it actually has no bearing on the end of the game. At the end of the game, the goal is just get 12 bronze medals and trigger the final Randall race. But that one you have to finish because that will trigger the final cutscene. So, we have to do one total. For bingo purposes, we don't actually have to finish that. It's just fastest to get bingo. But in any percent we do. But bingo also has some bonus challenges for Randall races. Along with all the Randall races, each one of them unlocks a special power-up. The Urban is a trampoline. The Desert, which is the second level set, is slingshots or speed boosts, and then the Arctic, which is the third level set, is slingshots. And those help you to get tokens, to get the silver and gold medals. But there's ways around that, as you've probably noticed.
Congratulations, boys. You'll now be...
So this is the Randall race. So, all these tokens I have to get... I'm supposed to get a minimum of 75, and that will beat Randall in the race. But I don't feel like doing that. I don't need to win,
Also
right?
forgot.
Was it?
Also forgot to mention that at the end of every level, at least in most levels, there's supposed to be a cutscene, but it doesn't show up on the PC version.
Yeah.
So
PC is...
they do show up on the console.
Yeah. For some reason, the PC just has issues with the movie format, I believe. So it just goes to a black screen and goes back out. That's supposed to be an issue. That's supposed to be a cutscene from the movie. So it's good that we don't get them, so we don't get copyright struck. Because it's just straight rips of the movie, which is great.
You just don't have
Oh
what
no,
it
I
takes.
lost.
Sullivan, Wazowski.
This is one of the biggest skips in the run, Tomb Skip.
Yes.
What you do is, that was really clean, but what you do is you grab a box, and as you saw, you have to go up against the wall, and it basically teleports you into the tomb. Tomb level?
Yeah.
And usually you'd have to match like 3 boxes up.
Booga booga booga
Looks
booga
like
booga
there's a
booga.
card where you have to use Mike, or you can't do Tomb Skip. So
Yeah. Doing the skip saves probably minutes. I've never actually timed it because
Booga 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 booga
It's-
booga booga.
genuinely just obviously faster, but it probably saves minutes overdoing it casually. And that trick has been around for a long time. The first ever submitted run of this game was in 2013, I believe.
Booga 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 booga.
And it's been around since then. So,
Booga 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 booga.
a little bit of time.
very sick camera.
Alright, notice there again. Up warp refreshes all the ooze down here. So I can just go back and collect it. It's pretty broken actually. The other way to refresh them is by getting the bronze medal. That'll give all you the ooze back so you can have enough. But that's kind of slow. Okay, I was smart enough to remember the code. Yay.
Ow! Oh! Ow! Oh! Ow! Ooh! Booga 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 booga! Booga 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 booga! Not bad for a guy with one eye!
Yes. I am also actually reading chat, so if chat does have any questions about the game, more than happy to answer them. But yeah, these levels are a little bit scary as a kid.
Who's your favourite, Mike or Sully?
That's a deep question. I'm gonna have to say Mike because he's faster, so he's good for speedruns, but Sully does have the better scare. I don't know if we've seen it yet, but Sully has one where, to finish it off, he does a disco, and that one is the prime scare. Once you get that, you know you've got a speedrun.
You have to go with Mike also. But Disco is also good.
Mike also has the great scare that you just saw there for me, which he just straight up pokes his eye. I don't know why that would be scary, but to be honest, it kind of is. I don't know where his finger's been. Definitely gonna cause some infection.
Indeed. Don't try that at home, kids.
These these scares were done by professional monsters in training.
Booga 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 booga.
Another thing that I never really touched on, but I realized I've done it a couple times, is if you ground pound, then you have control of your character. So if you ground pound and then trigger a cutscene, you have control of your character for just a little bit. And it gets you a little bit of distance, which saves a tiny bit of time. And also, these buttons that I'm pressing, they are always the same, which makes it very nice for us. Oh, where'd he go? Uh-oh. There he is.
Booga 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 booga. 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 Booga 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 booga.
Booga?
Not bad for a guy with one eye.
Booga. That is Mike's famous line. He will say that over and over and over again. And my loads are not great. I'm gonna be doing two Skip so obviously. As I said, it's fast. And all of these booze roads are fairly perfect. I don't know if there's really too many left right now that can be improved too much. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show off something else that's pretty fun. That, again, no point to it, but why not? If I'm gonna be showing off a speedrun, I might as well show off a speedrun. So, I always throw this block off the right side. There's a specific reason for that, because if I jump out here, you can fall out of bounds. Which, if you throw the block out of bounds, you run into a great problem of soft locking the game, and there's no way to get out of it. So, it's kind of a problem. That's why I always throw it off the right side. One strat there is, if you throw it the correct distance, you can get the block to land on the pad. Unfortunately, just a little bit off.
Alright guys, we just received a $10 donation from Jack of Hearts, who says, now, excuse me if I mess this up, I've seen this movie countless times, but in the German dub, so maybe some of my phrasing is wrong. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me! Get that thing away from me, you guys! Put the thing away back where it came from, or I'll poke myself in the eye! I think some around the lines of that should be
I will.
Thank you very much for the donation, Jack.
Deserves a round of applause from me. And that donation does too.
That donation takes us over $400. So thank you very much, everybody who's donated. Indeed.
I'm struggling here a little bit.
Booga 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 booga!
So, interesting thing about pyramid, throwing yourself off the pyramid is faster than going up to the top like you're supposed to do. But in my case, throwing yourself off twice on accident is actually not faster because I have to go back in twice. So there's a little bit of trivia for you. Again, all the puzzles in Oasis are scripted,
Booga 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 booga!
which is boring. But, speedrunning standpoint, very convenient. Unless you have to memorize things, the better.
Booga 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 booga! Ow! Ooh! Ow! Ow! Ooh! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ow! Not bad for a guy with one eye.
Alright, now I'm entering the desert race. Well, about to. And he is... This race is the worst one out of all of them.
Nice work, boys.
But I'm just gonna do the 80% strat and skip it. And... So I'm going to show off a trick in just a second. Oops. And it's called hitting the mailbox. That trick also loses time. Mailboxes just give you tips, and whenever you hit one in a run, you always just kind of die a little bit inside. When you hit them twice, that's when you know that you're a gamer. And that's triple bingo for me. Oh wait, no it's not, wait. Okay, Tim's, I've never defined this before. Is all ooze just enough to get reds?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. Then, now it's triple bingo.
Okay.
You finish that still.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the silver medal on this.
Yeah. So there's a trick here, because it's a huge trick, where normally we would get all the nerves up to this point, and instead of using the logs down there, if you time it right, you can infinitely jump with Sully, which is pretty cool. And I'll go and show some stuff off now. If you go to the docks, there is a secret area here for silver medals, or for the silver medal. There's also a red down here, and you're supposed to go through this area. But turns out all the secret areas are stored out of bounds, so everything's loaded in. So if we just infinitely jump in this direction, we can reach it from out of bounds. And not many people know about this, but it's very cool. And to get in bounds, you just have to get hit, take damage, and there we are.
So a very well designed and put together game.
Yes, obviously. Also, if I just get hit a bunch of times here, we'll do something pretty funny. Let's get hit by this one. This will do a squishing animation, which it's not doing, obviously. Let's go get hit by this one. And if we make our way back out, we get squished.
Something's not right.
And we will continue to. It buffers all of these animations. And I think that's all of them, yeah. Breaks the game just a little bit.
So, is there anybody you guys want to shout out? How far is Tim's off from finishing?
Should be pretty close, right?
Yeah, I just have to get the 10 bronze medals, and I'm on Sugar Stacking about to use the walls and yeah.
Okay, no worries. We've got you still addressed them, so you got time. So
Yeah.
if you think you can finish, we'll let you finish.
Yeah, he's pretty close. A couple more minutes.
Yeah.
About shoutouts, I'd like to shout out Keith, because he actually helped me put this bingo together. Like I said in the submission video, that this was actually a redo of another bingo for this game, but the cards are very tedious, and we wanted to make a more updated version, so he helped me put together like the old cards and the new cards. Also, like to shout out Spruce, because he was going to do commentary for us, but it was way too late for him because of scheduling. So I guess that's it.
Bamford, anybody you want to shout out?
Just honestly, the whole Monsters Inc. community. There's not very many people, but it's hard to run a game without a community, and
Yeah, that's true. What drew you both to the game?
oh boy, I brought Tim's on.
So it's your fault, all the pain he's going through.
Yes, exactly. This is all my fault. For me, it was I played this game as a kid, obviously, and this was the first speed game that I ever picked up. Back in 2016, I think. I was just like, oh, look at that! This game has a speed run. I can beat that record. So I went for the record, and then I went off of it for a while.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat brought it back as a meme, so here we are now,
As
breaking
chat
the
would
game.
do.
Yeah, exactly.
Chat memeing? Who'd ever think that?
It's blasphemous.
Yeah. Is there anything that you want to run in the future? You know, any future projects you've got?
Oh, I've run a lot of games, played around with a lot. Currently doing It Takes Two, and if people haven't seen that speedrun, it's absolutely incredible. Super broken, but great speedrun.
Have you got any? Are you just running this, or do you do anything different?
I run Simpsons and Run. I've also run No 6, which is just the Simpsons and Run thing. I've done runs for like a couple other extra games. But that's about it.
Ow!
Yeah, that's fair enough, you know. I mean, I'm daft enough to run Cyberpunk, so I have no way to talk about any smack about any game. So
Yeah, we both came from Simpsons Hit and Run originally.
yeah. So do you have a Discord server for anybody to who wants to learn the game to join?
Yes. You can find it on speedrun.com. I think that's probably just the best way to say it.
Yeah.
Monsters Inc. Scream Team. We post strats and you can post times in there, and if you need help setting things up, because this game is annoying to set up. You will see, I'll try an alt-tab right now, and it's gonna do something weird. It minimizes the game. So, just setting up the
exactly
stream...
what you need.
Yeah. Setting up the stream with display captures and everything can be really annoying, so people need help with that, and finding the game, there's plenty of people that are willing to help out there. It's a good community.
That's cool. Yep, so again we've got just letting Tim's here finish. The next run coming up is going to be Donkey Kong 64, a Tag Anywhere Blackout Bingo. With Team Muffled Bamboo Noises against Team Bingus. And that's got Bismuth Zorulda, I hope I'm saying that right, Zenarkus and Jorge the Dragon running it. So, do you think you're close, Tim's, or is it going to be a bit?
While Tim's is doing that, I'm going to see if I can pull this off. I'm actually going to do a metal dupe just so you guys can see what happens.
Okay.
The problem is, I have to get 5 nerves because it dupes on the metal, so it's going to take me a minute, but this is the only level that I have left to get it in. That's possible. Because there's a specific setup that's needed, and it's only possible on a few levels. Luckily for us, it's possible on 5, I think, and one of them does a double dupe, so it gives you 3 medals instead of 1.
Definitely worth doing there, then.
Yeah, we just recently realized that it actually will trigger the final cutscene. They didn't think that it would before. So we created a any percent, well, we call it 80% metal duping category, and it shaves 10 minutes off the time or something. So metal duping saves a lot of time.
Yeah, 10 minutes is a fair whack of time in any room.
Yeah, and the game the regular 80% speedrun is only 32 minutes long, 33 minutes long, so 10 minutes off of that is bonkers.
Yeah.
So there's a nerve back there that I have to skip, because that one's the setup nerve. I'll go back to it though, don't worry.
Just so you know, Tim, I can only give you about another 2.5 minutes. We're behind schedule, so I want to try and close as much of it back as we can.
Okay. So, what you need to do for metal duping is you just sit right next to the water, and as I said before, you have about a second or two to move after you scare a nerve. Only on PC and PlayStation, not the PS2 version. That's fine. If we just run into the water, then it gives us 2 medals. I don't exactly know why, but hey, I'm not complaining.
If it works, it works. You definitely can't complain.
Exactly. One final trick. If I pause here, quit to Scare Island, things will move, and I'll get hit and die. Which causes this. and now I'm soft locked. So I don't recommend doing that.
Out of interest, is Boo in this game or not?
Only in the cutscenes
Ah,
that we
okay.
can't watch. So
He is an
technically,
awesome little character.
yeah. I realize
Maybe
another thing I can show up.
If that.
Yeah, like I said, I'm being told that we're going to have to call it in 10, so unfortunately, you're not going to be able to finish the run, so apologies for
Okay.
that.
Whatever, it's fine. It's
Yep.
for charity. I'm sorry for
It's
delaying
okay.
the run.
You know, gave you as much as we could, you know. We like to see runs complete, but got to keep the schedule. So,
Yeah.
like I said, thank you very much to both of you for showcasing this game. And as you said, if you want to join the community, their Discord is on speedruns.com. Just search for Monsters Inc. Screen Team. And we're on speedruns.com.
the big research that is flying under the radar that I am super blown away by is the research on the microbiome. So the microbiome are the bacteria and viruses that live on our bodies and in our bodies. Believe it or not, there are as many cells that are bacteria and viruses on your body and in your body as there are cells that are you. So 50% of you is bacteria and viruses, and 50% of you is you. There's a thought that the microbiome in your gut can break down certain foods and get rid of certain things that would lead to cancer. So having a good gut microbiome can reduce your colon cancer risk, because there's some bacteria that will take all the food that's bad for you or could lead to cancer and just like break it down, and it's never present. And your gut is also where your body learns what is friendly and what is unfriendly. So your immune system is really shaped by your microbiome. And so the possibilities are endless with the microbiome.
All right.
That's my mistake for dragging everyone in here.
All right. Cool. So everybody, please quiet for a bit. All right, everybody, welcome back to Bingothon Summer 2021. Just want to remind you all real quick that we are raising money once again for the Fred Hutch COVID-19 research. They're doing incredible work, you know, with the situation right now where everybody is trying to get a vaccine. They have done a lot of research, especially in the vaccine department of COVID. They are currently having a leading study involving 12,000 college students called COVID-U to determine whether COVID-19 vaccines can successfully block asymptomatic transmission of the virus. Results of this trial should be ready by this fall. So these are one of the things that they are doing for the COVID-19 vaccination research. And if you need any more incentive to give us, not us, but give them, through us, some more money for their amazing research, we do have a lot of prizes for you that you can win. So the Friday game pack of Team 17 is over, since we now have officially Saturday. But you can, if you donate $20 cumulative during the day, I think it's cumulative during the day, you are eligible for the Team 17 game pack for Saturday. Unfortunately, I am not really sure which games are in there for today. Do you have information on that, Panda?
I do, but I've got to use good old Google. So if you give me 2 seconds, I can tell you exactly what games are in it.
That is fine. While you're looking at, I just want to remind everybody, this sound here. Hang on, it doesn't make a sound.
That sounds like a quality piece of mugware.
Indeed. Well, the mug you just heard it from was the winter mug, and you can win a Bingothon Summer mug for just a cumulative amount of $10 throughout the event. It's a fantastic mug to drink tea of, I can confirm. Just had it.
Yeah, the 2 games in the Saturday pack are Blasphemous and Going Under.
Oh, Blasphemous, such a amazing Metroidvania.
Yep. And
Great
the
art
most
style.
meme gift we have in this year's run, the Bingo game set. Why just limit yourself to bingoing games when you can play the original? And some people even say the best, but that's a bit to be debated later. And that is just for a donation of $10.
You heard him. So it's never too late to donate for this event, unless the event is over, of course, then it is too late, but it's not too late in the night, that's what I was trying to say, because it's getting fairly late here. I'm approaching 4 a.m. here, so...
And I'm approaching 3 a.m., so...
Welcome to the graveyard, everybody. Alright, I think we're not that far off of the next run. I think we can... quickly keep our mouths shut here and wait until the intermission is taking place. I'm I can't talk anymore.